Hello. Join me in a fascia flow to work the hip flexors in your body. Let's begin first by coming onto the hands and knees. And we're going to curl those toes back and sit back halfway, your hips towards your heels. Take your hands and resist them forward as if they would slide forward. Feeling a little contraction through the arms. And then powerful in your legs as you slow to push your arms forward, getting a little wrist stretch here. Relax to soften back. 4 more times. Hands press forward. Feeling the arms, noticing where in your arms you're feeling effort. Core engages to help support the movement. Press it forward. Hold it for about a second. Slow to come forward. Little wrist stretch. And relax back 2 more times. Hands press forward. Powerful. Legs turn on the muscles in your legs, your glutes, your hamstrings, your quads. And forward. Slow to push those hands forward. Slow to move forward, feeling all the way. And release the toes. Good. All right. Taking your left knee forward, right knee is still on the ground. From here, situate your hips to square forward, making sure you're not dumping out into one side, but you are stabilizing from the outer hip so that you're level. From here, what I want you to do is press the top of your foot in back into the ground. Just that alone will hopefully cause a muscle contraction or feeling of it in your quad. Squeeze your butt as well to really frame up where the effort's happening. And then let it relax. Okay, we'll do that 2 more times. Top of the foot presses down into the floor. Squeeze your tush. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it release. Do you feel it there? If not, let's try it again and see if it starts to build up. Press it down, top of the foot. Really feel that connection. Squeeze your tush. Tighten your tummy a little bit. Hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it release. Oh, I felt it. All right, from here, we're going to add the arm now. So same arm as the leg that's down. Top of the foot into the ground. Squeeze your tush. Tighten a little bit through the lower abdominals and reach your arm up, sternum up. Good if you want to extend back. If that feels safe in your body, feel free to do so. Keep your butt tight for 3 and 2 and 1. Let it release. All right, doesn't look like much is happening, but a lot is happening. Let's do that again. Foot, glute, abs, arm, little extension, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it release. One more time, here we go. Top of the foot, glute, hip flexors, front of the leg, lower abdominals. Reach that arm up. Good, keep engaging, lift and extend. If you want to add on this last one, side bend, stretch over in the opposite direction without letting everything fall to the side. Still keep that glute engaged. And release. Okay, moving on to the other side. If your knee is uncomfortable on the floor, give yourself a little cushion here. Other foot comes forward, other knee is down. Double check that you're setting yourself up first where you want to be. So level into the hips. Good. And you're going to take that top foot, press it down. Squeeze your tush. Good. Engage through the middle belly, especially the lower left side if your left knee is down, and lower right side if your right knee is down. Hold it for a couple more seconds, building that up. And let it release. What we're doing here is just getting the body to turn on the muscles in the right places, because sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes different muscles do the job for ones that are shadowed or not really automatically contracting when they should. 2 more times here. Foot. Good. Glute. That glute is the key element there. And a little bit of a lift here. Little engagement through the lower belly. Do you feel it in your quad? Do you feel it in your hip? Let it release. This side is different for me. I feel it in the quad, but not quite in the hip flexors yet. So maybe this next time it'll start to build up a little bit more. All right, top of the foot down, squeeze the glute. I have a little bit more this time. I have a little bit more just starting. Good. And let it release. So the weaker leg in the body is going to have a harder time. It will fatigue faster with this. That's okay. You just take the time to focus on making the muscle contraction in the right direction. Adding now the arm. Top of the foot, glute, glute, glute squeeze, lower belly, and arm reaches up. Feel free to lift that sternum, extend back if you're able, and if it feels good. Glute, 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 get that glute going. Whew. And let it release. And again, top of the foot, glute squeeze, lower belly, reach it up. Breathe. And release. All right, one more time. All right, top of the foot down, glute squeeze, belly, reach it up. This is the one if you want to increase the stretch, really squeeze the tush first, and a little side bend stretch here. The glute will hopefully get the work into the front of the body a little bit more. Hold it for 3, and 2, and 1. Let it release. Carefully come down, place that foot down, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Hands press forward, knees back, tops of the feet into the ground, round the belly, releasing everything. Hold that there. And reverse, hands back, knees forward, feet pop up, pelvic tilt, belly drops. Really draw that sternum forward and lean forward a little bit into the hands to stretch everything out. Hold 3, and 2, and 1. Come back to neutral spine, lift your rib cage up, slight chin tuck, and push the floor away with the hands, push the floor away with the feet for 5. Activate the middle body for 3, 2, 1. Let it release. That last action helps to say to the nervous system, hey, I'm still here, this is where I want to be, this is a posture I want to be in. And when you set yourself up into that position, your nervous system's constantly realizing, oh wait, she's moving here, she's moving here. He's moving this place, you're adjusting here. And when you settle in, take that moment to think about what you feel in your body. Ideally, when you're in neutral spine, you have this almost open door of energy to flow throughout your entire body. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you soon.